not generally cover Anna, or otherwise known as Glitter and Lasers. Um, I find her content very hard to get through and very hard for me to connect with in any ways. It just seems like she's really whiny for no reason. Um, and I don't know, it's just not my thing. However, I saw today that she had uploaded a goth clothing haul. Last I checked, she's always in really bright, shiny colors. Unicorns, glitter, rainbows. So I'm very curious to see what pieces she got. I do know that she got everything from Midnight Hour, so I have their webpage pulled up just in case her clothing haul goes a little sideways because we know how that is. But I am excited, guys. I have spent the majority of my life around the heavy metal and goth culture. Started when I was like 13. I'm still here. I still love all things dark and creepy. It just makes my soul so happy. So I'm very curious to see what she does with all of this stuff, and see how this goes. So hopefully it's not horrible, guys. So we're gonna get over here and we're gonna let Anna take it away.
This video is going to make half of y'all totally and completely hate me, and the other half are going to be overjoyed. And even though I don't love those odds, I'm still going to do this haul because Halloween is right around the corner. Yes, I know it's only August, but your girl likes to be prepared. So today I'm hauling a goth brand. This is, I think, hold on, let me look at the name really quick. Midnight Hour. And I'm super excited to show you guys these looks. I feel like this is a type of fashion that's very undercovered in plus size hauls. And I think a lot of you love it. So let's open the box and see what we got.
Didn't Torrid just come out with an all black like goth line like 6 months ago? And a lot of people were doing hauls. I even think Amber did a goth haul. Um, so and not very professional. I mean, she has 2.3 million subscribers. She couldn't remember the name of the brand, and we still have it in the box. Um, I mean, she does this for a living and makes a very good living at it. She could at least be prepared and a bit knowledgeable.
God, it does not smell the best, but it might just be the plastic. Oh God. I've never worn this brand, so this is either going to be really good or absolutely terrible. But
It's not quirky. It's not cute. Like it's not. And you're complaining about the smell. How long has it been in the box, in the plastic? Why did you not unwrap all of this and let it breathe a little bit? Maybe get any wrinkles out of it before you tried it. I honestly sometimes feel like she doesn't really give these brands a fair try. If you ask me, I may be wrong with how this turns out, but that's generally how it goes. So we'll see.
But either way, we're going to have a really fun time. Before we get into the haul, let's open all this up. Now,
Oh, that looks like a Caitlin Curtis hat. I love it. Hers is diamonds though, but I can't. I'm bougie on a budget over here.
it's time to try it all on. I felt like I needed to put on a little black lipstick because what is a goth haul without a black lip? I will also say I could never wear this necklace like this before because my neck was too chunky. But now that I can, I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's giving like fancy dog vibes. In my mind, it sounded better. But then when I said it out loud, I realized I'm just a weirdo.
Okay, probably should have gone with fancy choker or collar because collar is generally acceptable. Calling yourself a dog, that is a choice, but hey, your life, not mine. Also, the black lipstick is not working for her. It would probably go better if she had on some eyeliner or something with it, or a little pop of color on the eyelids. The other thing that she could do, or you guys could do, you do red just here in the center and here, and then you go around that with the black, and it all kind of like gradiates together, and it is absolutely stunning, and it is so easy to do. And it makes the black not wash your face out as much. I know it's kind of hard to tell because I usually have yellow light because um, yellow and red lights are better for the eyes in the evenings, and they're really good for people who have seizures. However, I am a natural redhead, which means I am ghost white. So if I wear black lipstick, I look like a corpse. So I kind of have to work around these things too. So she might want to try that next time.
I'm a lovable weirdo. Let's get into this haul.
Oh,
Every once in a while, you order for a haul and you get all of the things except like one piece because it's sold out. That happened in this haul. There was a shirt that was supposed to go under this cute little pinafore. It did not come. So I'm just wearing this black bodysuit to make it work. Now, this is super cute. It's got grommet details on the front across the top and then up the straps. Can't think today. And then it does zip all the way down the front. And the zipper is this cute little moon. And I love how it flares out. I love that it has pockets and a little bit of stretch. So let me show you guys what it looks like on. I just put that on and I felt like I was fighting a little bit of a war. It is a little bit tighter around the waist than I expected it.
How does it feel like a war? It unzips. I'm very confused about how she put this on that made it difficult
to be. And I don't absolutely love the way it's flaring out. I do feel like if I had this in another size, it would be okay. Let me just show you guys what I mean. It'll make a lot more sense. So I don't like the way that this is laying. I don't know what about it I don't like. Now that I have it on, it's not uncomfortable, but you should really unzip it and put it on because I just put it on over my head and I was like, I felt like I was being sucked into a sausage casing. That is the full twirl.
It's actually really cute. Probably would look better if she had gotten the proper size. It would also look absolutely amazing with a harness. Like, I love me a good harness. They're amazing. And it gives you the look of like the snatched hourglass waist. And it very much gives off Morticia vibes when you put one on. It can do so much for any dress or shirt that you wear.
I don't love it. I just don't think it's me. But a lot of the things in this haul aren't necessarily me, so that's not that weird. I do think it's comfortable, and I like that they're creating options like this for plus girlies because I feel like, there has been some stuff from Torrid and Hot Topic over the years, but it's nice to see these more indie, like goth brands or dark academia brands or whatever style you want to call this start to make more plus options. So good on them. And even though it's not my vibe, I'm sure it's might be your vibe, so check it out. Let's try on the next thing. Next up is the shirt that led to this haul. Actually, my friend found it, Tracy, if you're familiar with her, saw this and she's like, should I get it? And then sent it to me, and then I was like, yes, you should get it, and I'm also gonna get it. And then I was like, you know what, I should just do a haul from this brand, and that's why we're here doing this now. So it is a really cool like French dark toile. It has bats and kind of dark theming in it, but it is toile style. And it has a neck bow, which I love, and a cute little Peter Pan collar. I think this is something that like any style could wear. It's very cool. The important thing about fashion is like, you can't limit yourself to one store or one style. Really developing your own personal style is about trying a whole bunch of different stores and creating what's you. So even though this style may not be the style I wear all the time, there are pieces from it that I fall in love with all the time. So this is a great example of that. And I'm going to try it on with these denim that have some cool embroidery. These are the jeans, and I just really loved kind of this snake embroidery that's going down the side. I felt like that's just really cool. This is another piece I would totally wear, even though it's not exactly in my...
I would not put those two together at all. And with the white on top, I would honestly do a solid black leg. Because with the white and the gray, it's going to end up, since that's a wash gray, it's going to end up washing out. I mean, I might be wrong, it might be cute, but I definitely would not do it.
Style wheelhouse. I also feel like, as a Swiftie, it's a nice little reputation reference that, you can pull out. So I'm going to pair these two together. I don't know if I would actually.
Sorry about the eye roll. Nothing against Taylor Swift. She is amazingly talented. Nothing against Swifties. Cool group of people. Just not my taste. Not my style. And Anna is the type that you look at and you're like, of course she would be a Swiftie. So, just is what it is, guys.
Actually wear them together normally, but I just kind of paired them together for this haul. This looks like terrible. Let's talk about it. So first, the pants are too short. This is something I'm learning as my body changes, is that sometimes I just need a tall. So if we look, the waist is sitting here really on my low hip, and I don't think these are supposed to be low hip jeans.
Okay. I don't think that has anything to do with tall. I don't think you got the right size at all, just with how it's pulling and gathering, and then with how that center looks. I also don't think you got the right size shirt. Um, Peter Pan collar should come out. I have a I have a Wednesday Addams style dress that I absolutely love. It has a Peter Pan collar, but the thing that makes Peter Pan collars work is that they kind of lay a little bit flatter. They're not up against your neck. Um, I can almost guarantee you that she has done what she does on other clothing hauls, which is she just clicks whatever size she thinks she is, um, which never turns out well. So let's see what she says about the sizing.
Yeah, I can close them,
No, you can't.
which like if we
That's
really want to do that, we can. I'm not going to fight the zipper right now,
the
but this is
fit.
it's a weird place for these to hit. I'm not comfortable with them being hit. They do not cover my butt, so I'm just going to leave them open. And the top, it smells really bad, like really bad. It has a terrible odor to it, and it's just a little bit too small. I ordered, I believe, a 3X in this top, and just for reference, I'm wearing a 2X in Old Navy. I'm wearing a 2X in Torrid. In most plus size brands, I'm in a 2X. Because I was unfamiliar with this one, I ordered a 3, and even the 3 is a bit small. So just take that as a caveat. I mean,
Okay, I want to go through something because she has a tendency to do this. Um, just because you wear a 1X or 2X at a certain brand, women's clothing is not sadly standardized. It's just what it is. This is also a um, this is a smaller company. This is not going to be like Torrid or anything else. So let's go. I'm assuming she bought in plus size. Let's go to short sleeve. Let me see if I can find her top. Oh, here we go, right here. Looks like it's $64. Let me see there. Okay, so there's 3X, 4X, and 5X. And there is a size chart. So the thing is that she probably did is that she said, well, I'm a 2X here, so we'll just go with, the smallest option, that's a 3X. However, there is a size chart, which means, and there's probably a size chart for every single piece that they have, which means if she would have stopped and measured herself, everything would have fit her perfectly. This is not a problem with the brand. It is a problem with Anna's laziness. And that is something that really irritates me with her. It's part of why I don't generally cover her, is that she has to be the victim. And in the process of being a victim, she talks so much crap about these brands and gives them bad names. And it really irritates me, especially for a smaller independent company such as this. Yes, goth is becoming mainstream right now. Crazy enough, metal music is the metal genre is the fastest growing genre of music right now, which is just insane to me. Um, well, but not really, because there's a ton of really cool bands on the scene right now. But companies like this are already selling to such a small niche group of people. And then you have her, well, the sizes don't fit. Well, this is what it is. Well, this is what it really bothers me. Okay, let's see what else she has to say. And the smell very well could be that type of fabric is very absorbent of smells. And she probably left that box sitting there for a while with it all wrapped in plastic. It is nobody else's fault but your own that you waited until seconds before you were starting this to unpack everything. It could not be me.
It does fit kind of around the chest, and I can obviously button it up, but this is not comfortable. I wouldn't wear this. So yeah, check it out. That said, if you're short, these jeans are still pretty sick. They're just not made for tall bodies. So if you have a shorter torso,
Oh, that's just not your size. Like, you're sitting there and saying their jeans are not made for tall bodies. This is for short people. No, you did not get the right size in anything. She's trying so hard to convince herself that getting the liposuction done and the different surgeries and all of that stuff has actually changed her body miraculously, and she is so amazingly smaller than she was before. Like, she has to hold on to that delusion so much that she cannot bring herself to measure herself, get the right size, and then stand on camera and be like, hey guys, this is a 6X. I'd have a lot more respect for her if she did that than this nonsense.
they probably might work really well for you. Also, if you're an apple shape, they might work really well for you. They are not made for my body, and that's okay, because it's about wearing clothing you like, not
Made for your body because you did not order for your body. You ordered for somebody 2 times smaller than you.
allowing clothing to define how you feel about yourself. I don't feel bad about this. I just feel like I wasted my time trying it on. Honest facts. I'm going to take this off. I hate it. I've been humbled.
I owned a clothing company and I saw her name come through on an order form. I would panic and then immediately refund all of her money. I know that's a crappy business practice, but hey, said what I said.
Really thought it was going to be great. Really thought this was going to be the look. It's okay. Let's just try something else on. It's rib knit. That works for everybody. Every curve and swerve you have, rib knit's great for it. It has a cool, like, butterfly panel in the back. This has got to work. Y'all, I'm not lying. This thing really does smell awful. I would not buy this, even if you like it, just because of how bad it smells, and I don't know how long it would take to get rid of this smell, or if you even could. Just having it close to my nose, like...
How is she online telling people not to buy this? Like, generally, people get new clothes and they wash them before they wear them. You try it on real fast. If it fits, you wash it. You're the one who pulled it straight out of a bag and put it on your body and then complained because it's too tight. I just don't. I think she's like, I've been humbled. Well, right now, goth is coming mainstream. There are a ton of amazing goth creators out there that are doing lifestyle and fashion and all of the stuff, and I watch a lot of them. I absolutely adore them. And I think she thought that she is such a good creator and she's just so amazing that she could jump on that bandwagon and get some of that money as well. And I don't think it ever crossed her mind that those creators do so well because it is their lifestyle. It's what they do. They know how to style it. They know the different nuances of that fashion. And she doesn't. She literally went and grabbed whatever she thought looked a certain way and tried to throw it together while ordering it 2 sizes too small, which is... I'd be embarrassed to put this content out.
Makes me feel kind of sick to my stomach. It's bad. Okay, this feels a lot better. This feels a lot better. I like this detail. Obviously, that is super cool. And let me show you full length because there's a slit in it, but I actually really like how the slit looks with compression. So if you are someone that feels more comfortable in leggings, this is actually a cool dress to wear with leggings or compression. So this would look super cute if you were wearing leggings because you get that pop. Even if you're wearing like a different color, like a deep maroon, or even if you had like a printed tight, like a spider webs or like some type of design that was woven in, it's a great way to like highlight that in a dress while still having quite a lot of coverage. So I think this is a great dress. It's very cute. It's very comfortable. And honestly, I'm glad I got to put this on after the last look because it's made me feel a lot better. As you can see, ribbed knit works for bodies better. It helps the garment adjust to whatever your body shape is. And so of course it's going to just It's a great thing to put on after something doesn't work. Let's just put it that way. I do really like this slit though, but it is creeping up a little bit. Again, tall girl problems. And
I don't think the creeping up, because when you put it on, it's where it needs to be. Creeping up is not a tall girl problem. Creeping up generally means that you bought a size too small. Also, the compression that you have underneath it, it is probably grabbing onto the fabric and helping to shimmy that up. Now, she suggests leggings, and that's great. I would probably wear cute, like tights or something under it. But the other thing that I would wear, this is my favorite thing in the world, guys. Look at these beauties. I would throw a gorgeous platform boot on with them, and I would wear that dress every day. I would love it. In fact, I have a dress that's kind of like that, just no slit, and this is what I wear. Or if I can get them, I have these cute, chunky little goth sandals. Like they're absolutely amazing. Um, and it would look great with that. And if you're worried about too much skin showing, the boots is the way to go. I don't feel like she tried very hard for this, and it's very disappointing because I was very excited. I'm gonna have to finish this reaction and then I don't know, go watch some Young Planet, um, and let her cheer me back up about goth fashion.
I'm not 100% sure if I have a plan for it, but it's definitely super cute. It's always weird when you try a new brand because you really just don't know what you're getting yourself into at all. You don't know if the sizing is going to be consistent. You don't know if you're going to like the way things are cut.
Okay, sizing is not consistent across brands. If you wear women's clothing and you buy from different stores, you literally can walk out of one store and wear a 1X, walk into the next store, suddenly you're 3X, you walk into the next store and you're a medium or a large. It just is what it is. It is what it is to have to buy women's clothing. That is why there are size charts. Size charts does it. But that means that she would have to break through that delusional wall and admit what size she really is. And that all the surgery that she did really did nothing.
Halfway through this, I've kind of realized this is probably not a brand I'm going to shop again. Not because it's a bad brand and because it won't work for everybody, but it's just not really cut for my body type. Maybe a piece here and there if
Because you did not order for your body type. Please continue.
I really fall in love with it, but it's probably a brand I'm not going to check out again. That said, I am one person with one body type, and there are so many different bodies in the world. So if it doesn't work for my body, it actually might work for yours. Just depends on how you're shaped. So we're going to try on 2 more outfits from this brand. I will say they do have some really dope accessories, which we'll see in the last look. And that is something I definitely probably will shop from them in the future. So let's look at this like casual look I grabbed. So I just thought these bike shorts were kind of fun. Obviously, I'm going to layer them over my compression, but I love that they are long enough to wear alone if you aren't stuck in compression in the summer like me. They have a fun kind of bat print down the side, so something kind of cool. And then also the lace at the end I thought was really fun. They feel
So cute. That print kind of has like a Mary Wyatt feel to it. Like, I'm loving these. She's going to mess it up somehow. But right now, I'm excited about the shorts. But she's going to mess it up. So I'm going to get my excitement out of the way and then prepare myself.
feel like they're also made of a breathable natural fabric, so they're just going to be better in the heat. Now, for a top, I kind of went with something that's very similar to the dress I just tried on, just because I wanted to have something that worked. It has another kind of back panel. This one's different. It's not butterflies. It's like a moon goddess and some things. I don't know if that's a face, or actually I think it's a face with a moon, like a Medusa head is what it looks like. And then other than that, it's just kind of like a black tee. I figured this was like a cool casual look that maybe you could wear to like a concert or something in the summer. I don't know. Let me just show you it on. I actually kind of like this fit, but I have noticed that they are definitely cut a lot shorter in length. So for a high rise bike short, I would expect it to come up to my waist and add
Well, if you would have ordered the right sizes, each size that you go up this way, they also assume that you are having to go up this way because you are going up this way. So you get extra inches on it. Ordered the wrong sizes, and you don't need cap sleeves, honey.
Some additional support there, and it's just barely getting over my butt, which is fine. It works, but it's not what I would expect from this very specific type of garment from a bike short. The top is very comfortable. I do feel like the neck is a little high. Let me show you guys the full thing. So as you can see, like, I'm really struggling to get it up to where I would want this to hit, which is right about here at my waist. It's sitting about 2 inches. Now I wear like a booty short for try-ons, and it's literally sitting about an inch below those. So it's just a little short for me. Again, great option for shorter girls, more petite girls. It's just tall girls, this probably isn't your brand. The top is comfortable. It's a little tighter around the waist than I would like. I would like a little more room for this. I don't hate it. It's just, I wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't wear it. And it's not the design or anything like that. It just doesn't quite fit me right. Can I get it on my body? Yes. Do I feel confident in it? No. And I think it's one of the things that I'm working on. Let me just show you the back while I talk about this. I am working on, as my journey continues, to only wear things that I truly love and feel confident in, because I feel like I deserve that. And so I feel like there's a lot.
Oh, conspiracy theory question. Tell me what you think in the comments. Did she purposefully order everything the wrong size and so it wouldn't fit because she has no intention of wearing any of this because she doesn't love it. It doesn't speak to her. It doesn't move her soul. So then she can ethically send it all back and get her money back. Was this all just to ride that goth fashion wave?
A lot of pressure as a creator to wear the brands you can link in LTK, the brands you can do, et cetera, et cetera. And I played that game. I don't like it. It's not a fun game for me. Instead, I just want to wear what I like. And so, as you can see, a lot of the hauls I've been doing are not even brands I think that are on any of those services. And if they are, they're on there by fluke. But it's really more about, like, who am I? What is my personal style? And shopping wherever that is that fulfills my needs to express myself. And that's really how fashion should be. It shouldn't be about what's cool. It shouldn't be about, what gives you some type of status. It should be about something that makes you feel confident and more like yourself. So that's kind of my mission in all the shopping I'm doing now, is just to find things that make me feel a little bit more like myself. This does not fit me. I'm done. I'm calling an audible. I don't want to try on any more of these clothes. Sometimes you just got to walk away before you totally and completely lose it. And I am on the verge of that right now. Treat the brands that don't work for you like your exes. Do not call them back. Delete them from your phone. And that's about what I'm going to do with this. Also, this dress also smells absolutely terrible. So I just need to be free of it.
Okay, I can't. I need. Okay, let's see if I can do this without getting right up in y'all's faces 2 minutes. Okay, we need a palette cleanser. I am so sorry, guys. That was horrendous. She didn't even show us any of the accessories that she was so excited about. So let's find us a palette cleanser, please. Yeah, let's go to her channel and see. Okay. Okay, let's watch this one. This will make us feel better. Let me make sure that I'm not blocking her because you guys need to see all of this. Okay. We're gonna turn her sound down. I'll be writing stuff. See, look at how cute that is. It is so girly. It's amazing. those Prada loafers. Oh my gosh, guys. Yeah, this is how you do it. Anna could easily find pieces like this that fit her body correctly, and it would be great. But that would require effort, but it would also require her to admit what size she is. Oh, that jacket's cute. It's got knives on it. Oh my gosh, guys. I think I need it all. Okay. Whew. Now that we have had a palate cleanser, that was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Thank you guys for holding my hand through it. I wouldn't have stayed anywhere near this long if it wasn't for y'all. Um, so thanks for hanging out with me. Um, Let me know in the comments what you think about why Anna gets the wrong sizes for everything. I'm very curious as to get other people's opinions, and I know that I'm here, I'm sharing my own opinion. However, I really, really do want to build a community where we can share opinions and, not just trauma bond, but really help each other get smarter and, share our view of the world and our goals with each other. So, now that Anna has completely traumatized us, I'm going to tell you guys that you need to be good and behave yourselves. However, if you can't, make me proud and then post it on the internet so we can talk about it later. Bye, guys.